Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and a brand new video. Today's video is going to be all about practice routines and drills that are going to help you improve your game. These are the drills and routines that I've used for years and have helped me get to where I am today. In case you missed it the other day, Pro Edge Snooker is now live. Pro Edge Snooker is my new website. We've got cues, cases, a range of tips and accessories to help with your game. So the website is also linked to the YouTube account, so click on Visit Shop or Store and you can see all the items that we have on there. When it comes to practice routines, there's obviously millions and millions that we can do, but these are the ones that I feel that will help beginners, especially when they struggle controlling the cue ball in and around the black. So hopefully this is where we're going to be doing most of our scoring. So this little routine here, there's only 2 reds and a black, but all we're going to do is pot a red, then a black, reset the red, and just keep going. Just see how many you can do. Set a target and try and beat it each time. So quite a common mistake that I see through amateur players is that when they're playing around this area, the cue ball seems to land too near to the cushion. So they'll play these shots, but they'll be aiming just a little bit low. So when the cue ball hits the cushion, it comes out this way. So they're almost playing like a little screw shot off the cushion. So just imagine that you've got a couple of cues maybe in this area, same on the other side, and just trying to keep in this area of the table. So I did a video a while back and I put some couple of lines of tape on the table. So go and have a look at that video. That will help you massively in terms of keeping the cue ball more centrally in the table and not being too wide, because obviously whenever we play near a cushion, the shot is going to be harder. Okay, so all we do with this routine is obviously we're going to pot a red and then a black. So replace the red. Obviously you would replace the black as well. So it's just getting in a position where you're not going to be going too wide with the cue ball, landing too near to a cushion, and it's going to improve this side of your game, just playing little touch shots in and around the black. So again, so I'll just use a red as the black for now. Down for the bottom one. And back out for black. But you can see when you start playing in this sort of area, especially on these shots, your cue ball's not going anywhere near a cushion, and it's going to be a little bit easier when you make them breaks. Another brilliant routine for cue ball control. So this looks a little bit easier than it probably is. So all we're doing is putting a red and then a blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, until all the reds have gone. But the only problem is that we can't use a cushion with the cue ball. So now it's all down to how well you can control the cue ball and get it into the right position. So you don't have to start with 6 reds. You can start with 4 or even 2. So all we're trying to do is pot a red, then a blue, then down for a next red, back up for blue. Let's get the blue out. Back down for red. So obviously it's important that we land the right side of the red every time. I'll get the blue. So it probably looks easier than it actually is, this drill. So when you start getting to only a couple of reds left, so I'll try and play for the top one. I think the place you don't want to land with this routine is straight on the blue. Obviously you can take the reds to the corners if you wish. But landing straight doesn't give you much of an option. So I've landed a little bit short on that, so we're going to take a blue to the corner. Which isn't ideal. But that's alright. Then you'd finish with the blue and just donate that black cushion. But you can see how this game really helps that positional play in and around the blue, and it's just really good for your cue ball control. Now with this routine, obviously, as you can see, we've got 4 lots of 3 reds and then 3 open reds. So this routine is all about getting into positions where we can play the cannons and open these reds up, and obviously the aim is to clear the table or get as many as you can. Make a note of your break and then try and beat it the next time. So this is all about getting the cue ball into positions where we can open these reds and obviously make bigger breaks. So I've done this routine for years and years and years, and it is really good. Not all reds are going to be open on the table, so being able to play cannons, open balls up, is a massive part of break building. So we're going to start with the top red above the black. We're just going to land slightly low with an angle to then open these 3 reds. So land slightly low on the black, and we're going to play a cannon into these 3. We've got a red into the middle, could have played it a little bit harder. So I'm just going to screw back for black. Black off the cushion and out for a red. So now I'm thinking about where I can make this next cannon. So I'm just thinking about my positioning now. I think what I'm going to do is play this red, screw back to around there, and then play the pink and hopefully cannon those 3 reds there. So if we can now just play a cannon into this area, we've always got this red into this middle. I'm just going to play a nice soft cannon. Yeah, really happy with that. But as you can see, it just really gets you thinking. I'm going to play this, land low on the blue, then again play a cannon into the 3 reds above the blue. Don't need to hit it hard. And there you go. And as you can see, just by getting into positions, playing cannons, this will really improve your game and get you making bigger breaks when it really matters. Now I've got to credit Mark Allen with this routine because it was him who showed me this. So all we're going to do is start with this outside red. We're going to go up for the yellow, then yellow, back down for the next red, the second one, back up for the green, back down for the red, up for brown, and so on, until we get all the colours and all the reds. So again, it's being very specific in your positional play. Obviously, sometimes the pink, black, blue aren't going to be in play, so we're going to have to go sometimes up the table and back down. And this is a great routine just to find your angles coming up for these bolt colours. So we'll start with the end one. That's okay. And back down for the second red. It's nice if it stops. And back up for the green. So off the cushion, down for that third red. And a screw shot up for brown. Overdone it slightly, so we're going to have to try and get into this one. Play for the one next to the pink. Just caught the jaw. But you get the idea of the routine. So up and down on the colours. It's not as easy as what you think, but it's a great routine to help with your positional play. Now this routine, I'm sure everyone's seen before. It is of course the lineup. So I don't use the lineup as a main routine, as one of my main practices. So when I do a lineup, I normally do it just the first thing. When I come in, I put them up in this formation and I just pot balls. I just get my arm going, just loosen up and pot some balls. So the reason I don't use this as a main practice routine is I don't think it's very specific in the reds that you play for. So what I mean by that is, if we play the black now, play the cue ball off the cushion, back up into this area, I have literally got 11 reds I can pot. Okay, but when we're break building, obviously most of the time there could be one, maybe two reds that we can play on. So if you're going to make this routine one of your main routines, then what I want you to do is be very specific in which red you want to play on. Okay, so if we play this red now, we're going to play red and down for black, but I want to land just high on the black. So I've got the angle to come down for these two. I'm going to play the black, play the red below it, but land slightly low. And I can come out for the black again. So a little screw shot, top side of the black. I'm going to play black and go for the red just above it. Red and out for black. So you see how I'm being specific into which red I want to play on. I'm not just playing the black and playing into an area and then potting another ball. So again, I'm going to play the red directly above it. Then land slightly low again. So as you can see that I'm picking off each red. You can also do it as a sequence where you start at the bottom and work your way all the way to the top. Or you could do a little reversal where you can use a bottom red colour and then maybe the top red and then the next red and then the next top red. It's like it goes this way. So you work your way down to the middle. So that's another specific way you could do this drill. But when you do it, just make sure that you're being specific in which red you play on. So there we have it, practice drills and routines. Obviously, massive part of the game. Routines, drills, this is our time to practice and hone in on those skills that are needed to make bigger breaks. So I hope those drills made sense. You might have tried some before, some you might not. Any drills that you think are worth trying, then do leave in the comment section and we can all have a look at those. I might even try some out myself, so mention some routines and hopefully I'll try them and maybe we'll do a video and we'll put that on in the future. So more videos to come. Obviously go and check out all the other videos on my channel. As always, if you like the content, please like, share and subscribe. Also, coaching is available with me in this room on this table, so please do get in touch. But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of the videos and we'll see you soon.